Hello everybody, this is Mr. DSI Review. Today I'm going to be reviewing another 200-point application. This one is Electroplankton Hanenbow, or Hanenbow, whatever. Electroplankton, the little Electroplankton mini-games, as I guess you could call them, come from one bigger game called, Electroplankton. Just like, the little Master of Illusion things. Electroplankton is not really regarded as a game, it's regarded as a music creation program. I want to say I read somewhere or heard somewhere that even the creator wants it to be that way. This version, Hanenbow, is probably the most famous version because Hanenbow, just gonna call it Hanenbow, appeared in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Before like a billion of you ask me what's my Brawl code, I don't really play Brawl anymore. So, anyway, let's dive right in. It's got two modes, performance mode and audience mode. In performance mode, everything is pretty much up to you and you pull all the strings. In audience mode, it kind of does a little bit for you, mix things up. Down here it's got help, not much, just basically tells you controls as usual. And then sound, you can set it to speakers or headphones. I haven't tested headphones yet, but since they actually set aside a sound mode just for that, I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite good. Anyway, so let's go to audience mode, and I'll show you kind of how it is. Now, there are 4 stages. This is actually the second one. And you can switch the stages in... Well, you should be able to switch them with select. You can in performance mode. I think in audience mode, it kind of picks them randomly. Anyway, this is the first one. And then there's 2 others, and basically this launches these, plankton, I guess. I don't know, they kind of look like tadpoles. Not exactly sure what they're supposed to be. Probably tadpoles, yeah. And it launches them at the leaves, and when they bounce off, they bounce off kind of the way they would bounce off at that angle. But they also make a sound, and that's basically it. And in audience mode, the leaves will occasionally change like 5 degrees or so. With the D-pad, you can't do much. With left, you can slow down the tempo. Right, you can speed up the tempo. Up, you can manually launch one. I think there can only be a certain amount at the time. And then with down, you restore it to default settings. So anyway, you just pretty much move a leaf like this. You watch how it bounces off. Anyway, it'll focus on one of the tadpole things. You get a kind of close-up there. And so it's kind of just fun to mess around, and it's kind of refreshing, really. This leaf here, there's always one leaf that launches them, and that the way the angle it's at is determines the angle they are going to end up being launched at. So it's fun to just see how high or far or how long you can make them bounce. It just is. I mean, it's not really much as far as the game goes, but it is pretty refreshing, and it is actually quite fun. There's not much more to really describe it. Actually, there is. When you turn all of these leaves red, I don't know if I'll be able to show it on camera. When you turn all of them red, there'll actually be a leaf, a flower that appears. It'll kind of play a sound and stuff. Oh, and in audience mode, it eventually switches the stages by itself. There you go. This is, I think, the 3rd one, and then there's one more. But that's really about it. I might get to reviewing some of the other Electroplankton games. I know I think just one, came out today in North America. And, I might review it. I'll see. But anyway, for now, I guess that's just about it. So if you like this review, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.